Hi everyone, today we are going to explain the difference between epic and tragedy. Basically, a lot of students get confused and cannot make distinction between tragedy and epic. Because epic is also like tragedy, both are the imitation of serious action. But there is difference between them. Well, let's move and explain it. One of the main or principal distinctive features of tragedy and epic is their length. It is one of the main differences between epic and tragedy because the length of epic is longer than a tragedy. Basically, epic is so lengthy that it consists of several books and chapters. If someone asks you the difference, so you should first mention their length. You should say that the length of epic is longer than the length of tragedy. While on the other hand, the length of tragedy is shorter than an epic. Basically, tragedy is not that much lengthy to take several books. And another difference is their form. Form is also different because epic is a narrative poem which is meant to be narrated. In simple words, you can say epic poetry is a form of narrative poetry that tells a story and it is usually read or recited rather than performed on a stage. On the other hand, tragedy is a form of drama that is meant to be performed on a stage. So, in this respect, a tragedy is different from an epic. So, simply you can say the form of tragedy is different from an epic because epic is meant to be narrated and tragedy is meant to be performed on a stage. If we talk about characters, so characters of epic are also to some extent different from tragedy's characters because epic has larger than life characters such as gods, monsters, etc. While on the other hand, tragedies typically feature more human characters. And the origin of epic is also different from tragedy because epic poetry is a product of oral tradition. Because in many cultures, poets would recite epic poems in public gathering or courts of kings. Simply you can say that epic is older than tragedy. Tragedy, on the other hand, originated in ancient Greece in the 5th century BCE. Basically, it emerged as a literary form and it was not orally transmitted to generation like epic, but it was performed in a public theaters. So simply you can say that the origin of epic is also different from the origin of tragedy. Well guys, if you have enjoyed this lecture, please do not forget like and subscription to my channel. And see you next time. Bye bye.